Hey guys, my name is Sharon Huang and I'm applying for the Crochet Kids International Summer 2014 Internship. So one of the questions you asked me was to tell you about a moment that changed the course of my life. So one of the hardest but best decisions I've ever made in my life was to go to Azusa Pacific University. And the process of applying and coming here was really difficult, but I knew from the moment that I stepped on this campus that this was where God wanted me to be. He's truly blessed me with some of the most amazing relationships and friendships, and just the awesome professors and what I'm studying, and that they really invest in our lives has been truly amazing. And of course all the opportunities that God has presented to me since being here. Like, for example, I was able to be a part of Mexico Outreach, which is a ministry opportunity for students to go down to Mexicali and partner with different churches or orphanages and women rehabilitation centers. And so I was actually able to go to an orphanage called El Niño Feliz about 4 times. And I was really able to just invest in those children's lives, and it was really cool to be able to see the progression from the time that I started going there to the time that I stopped going there. And it just really truly opened my eyes to see that God is working in so many different places and in so many different lives, and that's just one of the brief highlights of why I love APU so much. So I'm going to answer the question about who or what I've loved most and why. So I definitely have to say that my little brother Sean, who's 11 years old and in middle school right now, is someone I love very, very much and care for very, very much. He was born when I was 9 years old, so I've seen him, from the time he was an infant to the preteen he is today. So I was really able to just invest in my brother's life, and to be able to care for him when he was growing up was just such a unique experience, and that I was pretty much his second mom. So that's the reason why I love him so much, and that I was able to be a part of his life and his growing experience. And today he's a very unique individual. He's very much his own person, which I think is just so admirable and inspirational, and that he just doesn't really care what other people think, and he just lives his life the way he wants to live it. And I think that's an approach to life that a lot of people should have, and I think that's so great that my brother has it, so I definitely cannot wait to see where he'll go for the rest of his life. So you asked about one of the sweetest places we've ever traveled to. I would hands down say that my favorite place I've ever traveled to was South Africa. So in the summer of 2013, me and a group of 5 other girls went to George, South Africa, and partnered with Out of Africa Missions to do community development in the township of Blanco. And while we were there, we met 5 Irish people who were just amazing and so fun and just so God-centered. And we were able to form a community with not only the Irish people and our team, but we were able to invest in the lives of the people in Blanco as well. It's definitely the best place I've been to because it's just so beautiful. It was so beautiful, and the people were so beautiful, and it was just such an amazing experience. And some of the things that we did were like knitting with the ladies, and we had Bible studies with the ladies, and every Tuesday, Thursday we would make this huge pot of food, of stew, more specifically, and we would walk around and deliver it to different people in the township. Just so cool because we got to know the people better, and we were able to pray for them and just kind of hang out with them and spend time with them as well. And then on Fridays we would play with the kids in Blanco, and Blanco is just such a beautiful township, but it's just so devastating to know the fact that despite the beauty that was found, they live in such poverty. So it was such an eye-opening experience, and I would love nothing more than to go back to South Africa, and I think that someday in the right time I will definitely go back.
Oh, take me back again.